Witam Was bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z gry Saints Row the Third. I zgodnie z planem dzisiaj zajmiemy się pierwszym DLC, które mamy. Oj, mogłem.
Congratulations! As leader of the Saints, you've been selected as this year's contestant for Genkibowl VII. Please meet us as soon as you can, and good luck to you!
No ale mówi się trudno. No to lecimy. I cóż. Trochę farta w tym, że będzie ten odcinek na czas wrzucony, tak jak chciałem. Bo coś się odwaliło i nie mogłem uruchomić gry. Znaczy, mogłem ją uruchomić, ale nie mogłem dojść do głównego menu. Się tam... Okej. Się przed tym wywalał. Wziąłem restart kompa, no nic. Takie dobra, odinstaluj, zainstaluj grę ponownie, może się uda. Gra się instaluje, ja takie przeglądam foldery. Tam dyski no. Patrzę, oj, mało pamięci na tym, gdzie jest gra. Wziąłem inny tytuł, odinstalowałem, pyk. Udało się. No i się udało to odpalić. No i co? I lecimy z tym koksem. O ja pierdzielę. To będzie ciekawe. I... Tak, Genkibowl.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the craziest, wildest, bloodiest extravaganza outside of Juarez, Genkibowl VII. I'm Zach, and you all know my tag team partner, Bobby. Bobby, previous Genki Bowls have had no lack of surprises.
Of the nastiest sort, Zach, and this year will be no different. Murder, mayhem, and fun are all just a big part of any Genki Bowl, and the Genius Mancat has cooked up an exciting list of never-before-seen events that promise to be even deadlier than anything we've ever seen before.
Oh, hey, worse than the Grizzly Bear Rodeo from Genki Bowl 4?
There is absolutely no doubt about it.
Wow, I'm actually salivating. Oh my goodness. And as an added bonus, Bobby, we've just learned that the leader of the 3rd Street Saints will be taking part in today's festivities. Think they can keep the winning streak going, huh?
We're about to find out. The games are gonna begin, so let's get down there. When I say down, we mean down. To the action!
Teraz spojrzałem po tym, co było na pasku i nie dość, że kolejne 2 DLC były tutaj napisane. Jeszcze ciekawe, że o fabule...
Genki fans at Apocalypse Genki!
Today's match was created by Angry Tiger, putting her own spin on the classic, super ethical reality climax.
That's right, Bobby. And I hear there's new things in store for our mascots.
I think Tammy can fill us in on that. Tammy?
Thanks, Bobby. In the deepest, darkest corners of the jungle lives a great warrior, protected by fierce traps and mascot bodyguards. She...
Whoa, hold on there, Tammy. What are you doing?
reading the script Angry Tiger handed me.
She handed you a script?
And the best part's coming up. She keeps her minions in line through the threat of shark-infested waters. So beware, all who enter the jungle of the Angry Tiger.
That was entertaining. Thanks, Tammy.
You're welcome, Zach.
Amazing. Sharks are a new addition to the Genki wheelhouse. Looks like those mascots better hope they don't fall in. Couldn't pass that one up.
This is unbelievable.
That's what the fans pay to see.
Well done indeed.
Uh-oh, a hunter just entered the arena.
That'll ruin an outfit. Oh.
Dobra, gdzie ja jestem, jak ja mogę...
How's things behind the scenes?
O, tak, mogę.
I just spoke with one of the mascot trainers,
Mario.
and he expressed his apprehension at the new format created by Angry Tiger.
These mascots have been coming to Genkibowl for years. What has them so worked up with this match?
With so many of those hired to fill the ranks of the Genki mascot army, taken from the streets of Steelport, they're more used to the urban jungle than the actual one. Now they find themselves on unfamiliar ground.
It's just a set dressing. How bad can it really be?
Reports of malaria, yellow fever, and gangrene have been pouring in over the last few days, putting several of the mascots in the hospital for treatment.
I call shenanigans on this, Zach. With a contestant as deadly with a firearm as the leader of the Saints in Genkibowl this year, they're just looking for a way to get out before facing their impending death.
Oh, I have to agree, Bobby. You know, it looks like fear is getting the better of them.
Several mascots have already lost limbs due to the gangrene, Zach.
Better than catching a bullet with their face.
Or being fed to the sharks.
This is true. Welcome to 10 gazillion volts of electricity.
Oh, that just looks painful. And that ends the
Okej,
match.
udało się. Trochę tak jak w ogóle z tym nagrywaniem tego odcinka, że udało się. Bo przedwczoraj. Aha. Dobra. Bierzemy kolejną.
Great news! Professor Genki has requested that you escort him to the Genkibowl publicity appearances. However, he can be a bit eccentric. See if you can get him all charged up to meet his fans.
Okej. Mówię, przedwczoraj imprezę robiłem, to trochę było pewne, czy się ogarnę na tyle, żeby to mogło powstać. No, widać się udało. A też, no, informacje ze świata wrestlingu, która przez to, że trochę pomyślałem, takie mnie mega przygniotła, bo się kurde nie myśli o przemijaniu. Kiedy gościu 12 lat starszy od ciebie umiera na zawał i jeszcze przez to...
Hello, Genkibowl fans. Zach and Bobby here bringing you some exciting Genkibowl updates from the genius professor.
That's right, Zach. We've just received word that Professor Genki has decided, in honor of Genkibowl VII, to make a public appearance on the streets of Steelport.
And I also hear that the master of ceremony will be escorted by none other than our current Genkibowl frontrunner, the leader of the Saints.
If you want to meet the genius behind the epic extravaganza of bloodshed and carnage, then head to Leather and Lace.
And while you're there, go ahead and pick up a gimp suit for that special someone in your life. That's all from us. We'll be back later with more coverage from Genkibowl VII.
You know, I could use a gimp suit.
I could do this all day.
że po, zmarł no to się, też jakby mówić chyba nie mogę, bo YouTube może się na to wkurzyć.
Another inch just bananas.
Dobra, potrzebuję ognia. Ale no powiązane z sami wiecie czym.
I'm coming for you.
A najciekawsze, że gościu był zawsze...
Just miss me with them.
że gościu był zaszczepiony, bo...
I always come out on top.
w okresie pandemii walczył w federacji, w której pracował, a nie puściliby go, gdyby nie było pewności, że jest zaszczepiony, więc no stąd moja pewność. No i takie informacje, że zmarł i no... Jedna rzecz tu o tym mówi, jak bardzo jest to bolesne dla całego świata wrestlingowego. Jeżeli nawet federacja, która rywalizuje z tą, dla której pracował, go upamiętnia, mimo że ani przez sekundę dla nich nie pracował, no to coś to mówi jednak.
Person in the world.
Teraz proszę auto. Dobra.
Your presence is needed for the start of the next Genkibowl VII match, created by the Genki Girl's Sexy Kitten. Please head there as soon as you're able so we can get underway.
Powinno się udać. Zrobić tak jak planowałem. No ale... Cóż... Świat... Żyjemy w dziwnym miejscu i nie wszystko się
That was too close.
dzieje tak, jak powinno być. Chociaż jakiś czas temu słyszałem ciekawą teorię, że
Stop coming after me.
my jesteśmy technicznie rzecz biorąc nieśmiertelni. Chodzi, że tak z naszej perspektywy jesteśmy nieśmiertelni i nie możemy zginąć. Ciekawa teoria, bo nie ma na to faktów. Jednak coś, co mnie zastanawia w tej teorii, jest to, że nasz mózg nie umie wyobrazić sobie śmierci. to nie jest teoria, to fakt. Przecież śnie, jeżeli śni nam się, że umieramy, to się wtedy budzimy. A skoro tak wygląda to w snach, gdzie potrafią się różne rzeczy przyśnić, i mózg potrafi wygenerować różne obrazy. Przyjemne, nieprzyjemne w sumie nieważne. I to nawet nie musisz się interesować czymś, a wygeneruje to dobrze. Bo miałem chyba
Don't come near me.
8 lat, jak mi się śnił jeden powtarzający się horror dla mnie. Tam koszmar, koszmar, horror, boże. Koszmar. Z pewnym żołnierzem niemieckim. Znaczy, nie pewnym, że z imienia i nazwiska znany, tylko po prostu jakiś losowy.
Welcome, Genkibowl VII fans, to the latest and greatest contest of guts, gore, and glory, courtesy of that crazy cat man, Professor Genki.
That's right, Zach. And today's show brings with it a very special surprise. Professor Genki's very own Genki girl, Sexy Kitten, has designed a brand new game for our contestant to play.
And what a game it is! Here to tell us more is our correspondent down on the streets, Tammy Tolliver. Tammy.
Thank you, Zach. Our contestant will have to maneuver a giant ball of yarn throughout the city and cause as much damage and mayhem as they can before time runs out.
A giant ball of yarn? Looks like Sexy Kitten definitely put her paw print on this show.
And that's not all, Bobby. The ultimate goal is to catch the mouse. Do that, and the contestant will score big.
A mouse and a ball of yarn, huh?
Is something the matter?
No, just sounds like my friend's bachelor party.
Oh, wait. I don't think I want to know.
You really don't, Zach. We never did find that mouse.
With the destruction and explosions our audience is seeing here today, Professor Genki must be really pleased.
As the second event for Genkibowl VII, I can't see how he wouldn't be, Zach. Sexy Kitten has really put together a great show.
Oh, and there's more to come, Bobby. Another match full of yarn and carnage.
Well, this will be a Genki Bowl for the record book, Zach. The Genki girls are certainly going all out in their designs.
And the Saints head honcho is certainly going all out on this course. Makes you wonder if they always drive around like this.
No need to wonder. I've seen this celebrity on the street, and let me tell you, nothing is safe when the Saints roll by.
Then how are they still allowed to drive in Stillport?
Would you like to be the officer who asks a Saint for their license and registration? I don't think so, Zach.
Especially given the number of times they've been accused of grand theft auto. I doubt any registration would be in their name.
I doubt they ever even had a license.
Zastanawiam się, czy celowo...
What a finish by a contestant!
That-
Theft auto jest nazwą wykroczenia, jakie jest w Ameryce. Więc to raczej nie było nawiązanie, chociaż akurat tutaj robili nawiązanie do... w którymś DLC, teraz nie pamiętam w którym. Nie poszedłem.
Be sure to get
Yes? The professor thought you did such a fantastic job. He wants you to drive again. Remember, don't look him in the eye unless you want to wake up in a North Korean prison camp.
Twórcy naprawdę mieli tutaj pomysły. W ogóle ten nowy Sańcu zawitał na Steama. Prawdopodobnie kilka dni temu nie spojrzałem. Po prostu mi mignęło, że jest. Takie wow. Oj. Dobra. I to takie okej. Można by stestować, ale jak widziałem cenę, to nie wiem, czy szybko się tym zajmę.
Hey there, Genkibowl fans! Are you ready for another surprise? Courtesy of Professor Genki himself!
After his last public appearance, Genki has decided to stir up his adoring yet bloodthirsty fans yet again.
And of course, the leader of the Saints, the champion so far here at Genkibowl VII, will be accompanying him.
I heard last time the crowds were ablaze with excitement. Literally. Some people left with third-degree burns.
Nothing like a little calamine lotion won't fix. So, sports fans, if you want to catch a glimpse of the genius man cat, hurry on down to Planet Saints right now.
And don't forget to tune in for the next event here at Genkibowl VII.
Swoją drogą taka ciekawostka.
Just unanimous.
Jest możliwość spotkania w grze Genkiego i no, rozliczenia się z nim. O. Ale jest to bardzo ciężkie i bardzo rzadkie zjawisko.
Thank God he existed.
Bo ja na to, ile przegrałem w tej grze, to chyba raz miałem sytuację.
Still got it.
Więc no, rzadkie zjawisko, ale możliwe. Dobra.
I could do this all day.
People should really be more careful.
Chyba się uda, mam cichą nadzieję. Z tego co pamiętam, jest jeszcze jedna miejsce. Patrzę. Tak, tak. A! Czekaj ta. Gotuję włóczka. Tu jest apokalipsa. Dobra. Dobra, lecimy tu w takim razie. Auto by się przydało. Albo motor.
It's not a classic, is it?
Będzie ten flatbed. Morda.
Damn maniac.
Bo brakuje mi jednej misji, o której pamiętam. I stąd właśnie ta moja pewność, że powinna być jeszcze jedna.
That was the most tremendous.
A już nie pamiętam, jak to wyglądało ostatnio, jak przechodziłem, więc...
Who else wants some?
Welcome back, Genki fans! It's time to watch as the leader of the Saints tears up the town once again for fun and profit.
Fun is right, Zach. This giant ball of death yarn seems to be the perfect way to cruise around the city of Steelport.
But only in Sexy Kitten Yarngasm can you find such a mode of transportation. Outside of Genkibowl VII, what's your favorite way to get around, Bobby?
Well, that's easy. By helicopter.
You aren't afraid of heights, I take it.
If I have to choose between getting mutilated by the drivers in this city or a carefree flight with a view, I think the choice is obvious.
But what if there's some sort of malfunction that causes the chopper to go down?
Parachutes are a wonderful invention, Zach.
And if the chute fails?
Try all you want, Zach. I'm still beating you to work in the morning.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I saw you putting sugar in my gas tank last night.
No,
I always come out on top.
okej.
There's something very soothing about watching this saint at work.
How are ear-splitting explosions and screams of agony soothing, Bobby?
It's all about timing, Zach. With each new sound, it's like a symphony being played out for our fans.
Then you and the fans must be tone deaf. I don't think that's what Sexy Kitten had in mind when she designed this course.
Sometimes genius is discovered by accident. Look at how champagne came about.
Bobby, are you saying you'd listen to a recording of this match in your car on your way to work in the morning?
Absolutely. I would be a little worried about drifting off to sleep, though.
How could that possibly be a worry?
This sounds just like the streets of Steelport outside my window at night. Puts me right out. I'd be drifting off right now if it weren't for the Saints flow I just had.
Have a nice day, mate.
O Boże. Uwielbiam humor.
Contestant certainly performed up to expectations, Zach.
O. Zostały 3 minuty. Dobra. Dobra. Robimy tak. Jest jeszcze ta jedna misja poboczna. Chyba, że nie ma. I jak coś, jeżeli po tej misji pobocznej coś będzie jeszcze, wtedy się na szybkości zastanowię, czy przechodzimy tą misję, czy nie, bo mówię, wiem, że jest jeszcze jedna misja, ale no cóż, może być trochę dłuższy ten odcinek. Jeżeli przejdziemy całe DLC na raz, to przejdziemy całe DLC na raz, no. Aż tak nie chce mi się tego robić, żeby tego nie przechodzić. No i tak. Nie patrzyłem akurat, bo robiłem porządki z timerem. I w sumie go wyłączałem. Ale powiem szczerze, podoba mi się nawet mapa w tej grze, nie wiem
That felt good.
dlaczego. Też akurat ta część, na której jesteśmy najmniej mi się podoba, no ale... To jest sprawa drugo czy tam trzeciorzędna.
I'll report your trip.
Okej.
Greetings, Genkibowl fans! The final match in Angry Tiger's Apocalypse Genki is about to begin!
Here we go. I'm hoping for more mascots being ripped apart by man-eating sharks, Zach.
You mean mascot-eating sharks, don't you, Bobby?
Well, now you're splitting hairs.
You mean fur.
Oh, that was terrible.
I thank you.
Okay, take us away from this conversation, Tammy.
Well, Bobby, several sharks are actually having digestive problems with the fur from the mascot outfit.
Oh, God.
I guess there's no escaping the truth here. Sharks and mascots are truly star-crossed lovers.
But no less entertaining for the fans.
Right you are there, Bobby.
Bobby.
This fire will cook anything.
Bonus targets are the way to go, Bobby. So, Bobby, have you ever been in the jungle before?
Oh, sure. Back when I was seeking fortune and glory as a treasure hunter, you bet.
You made your living hunting down lost relics?
And starting the occasional junta. Made a lot of money that way, Zach. Sadly, most of it went to the lawyers.
Did the indigenous people have problems with you taking what their ancestors left behind?
What are you talking about? We stole the loot from eccentric collectors living in their secret mountain fortresses. We only needed the lawyers to keep us from being extradited back for trial.
Well, that must have been rough.
Well, you're not kidding, Zach. Trekking through the jungle with 400 pounds of gold bars? No picnic. No reason to pass that up.
Okej,
Great execution by the saint.
It's like a backyard cookout in here.
aj. No wiedziałem, jak już dwa minigany były, to wiedziałem, że to koniec.
Genkibowl fans, the final match in Angry Tiger's Apocalypse Genki is about to begin.
Here we go. I'm hoping for more mascots being ripped apart by man-eating sharks, Zach.
You mean mascot-eating sharks, don't you, Bobby?
Now you're splitting hairs.
You mean fur.
Oh, that was terrible.
I thank you.
Okay, take us away from this conversation, Tammy.
Well, Bobby, several sharks are actually having digestive problems with the fur from the mascot outfit.
Oh, God.
I guess there's no escaping the truth here. Sharks and mascots are truly star-crossed lovers.
But no less entertaining for the fans.
Right you are there, Bobby. It's been a long time since Professor Genki's has seen the caliber of shooting.
Okej.
We need more veteran gunslingers in this arena.
The contestant is absolutely on fire.
Nie tu. Tak, teraz.
Does this saint understand these targets?
Wish we had instant replay on that.
Okej. Gdzie? Tu. Dobra. Gdzie? Tu? Nie.
People will be talking about this round for a while.
Dobra. Jakoś muszę to obejść.
This match sure has the contestant on their toes. The course seems to be giving this saint a run for the literal money.
That it does, Bobby. Would you say Angry Tiger's new venue may be where... That's it. They did
Mamy
it.
to. I... A dobra, jak coś jeszcze będzie, to... Przechodzimy. Nie mamy informacji, ale mamy...
My day.
Tammy Tolliver here. The next match is ready when you are. I expect you'll be a natural at it.
Don't want to do that again.
Dobra, lecimy. Bo właśnie pamiętałem o tej misji, ale nie pamiętałem wymogów. Trzeba wszystko
A saint, lose a fight. Not bloody likely.
No mniejsza. Oj. Lecimy, zrobimy, skończymy to i ja wiem, co będę robił. Dobra. 200. Okej. Mamy coś, co mi się kurde nie podoba.
Welcome to the Sad Panda Sky Blazing!
Professor Genki's own Sad Panda has created this all-new event just for Genkibowl. And boys, it is a doozy.
And here to give us the details is our very own Tammy Tolliver. Tammy, what does our contestant have to look forward to today?
Thanks, fellas. Well, the leader of the Saints will have to skydive through floating rings for cash. Balloons are ethical or unethical, but either will help keep them in the air. And rooftops are populated with Genki mascot teams looking to put a hurting on our contestant.
Sounds like quite the event. And what can you tell us about the panda suit our contestant is wearing?
The panda suit allows the contestant to fly forward faster than normal, keeping them up for a longer time.
There's nothing more majestic than seeing a panda in flight.
Wait a minute, Bobby. Don't be ridiculous. Pandas can't actually fly.
Boy, it's a metaphor, Zach.
I don't think it is. Come on.
Now, who's being ridiculous now?
Okej. Oj, skopałem i to nieźle.
There sure is a lot of debris falling into the streets below, Bobby.
Let's check now with Tammy Tolliver to get the crowd's reaction. Tammy.
Yeah, too bad for our contestant, but they didn't quite make it.
Właśnie. Dobra. Ale też zapomniałem, pamiętałem jakby... Jak to wygląda tutaj zgarnianie tego archiwa.
Welcome to the Sad Panda Sky Blazing!
Professor Genki's own Sad Panda has created this all-new event just for Genkibowl. And boys, it is a doozy.
And here to give us the details is our very own Tammy Tolliver. Tammy, what does our contestant have to look forward to today?
Thanks, fellas. Well, the leader of the Saints will have to skydive through floating rings for cash. Balloons are ethical or unethical, but either will help keep them in the air. And rooftops are populated with Genki mascot teams looking to put a hurting on our contestant.
Sounds like quite the event. And what can you tell us about the panda suit our contestant is wearing?
The panda suit allows the contestant to fly forward faster than normal, keeping them up for a longer time.
There's nothing more majestic than seeing a panda in flight.
Wait a minute, Bobby. Don't be ridiculous. Pandas can't actually fly.
Boy, it's a metaphor, Zach.
I don't think it is. Come on.
Now, who's being ridiculous now?
Dobra.
Any other assholes need put down?
There sure is a lot of debris falling into the streets below, Bobby.
Let's check now with Tammy Tolliver to get the crowd's reaction. Tammy, give it to us.
Bobby, things down here are a combination of mass chaos and kleptomania. Most of the shankings, however, appear to be over the flamethrowers, which count the balloons in the air.
I imagine those are real crowd pleasers in Steelport.
Yes, in fact, several people are heading towards one now. Oh, a businessman just beat down a hobo with his briefcase. A sight not uncommon to these parts. Then an old lady clubbed him with her cane.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Well, this lady, oh, wait, looks like a hipster in a 3rd Street Saints hoodie just falcon punched her from behind.
Wow, guess I'm so close. But close isn't enough at Genkibowl.
Zapominam, żeby trzymać W.
Welcome to the Sad Panda Sky Blazing!
Professor Genki's own Sad Panda has created this all-new event just for Genkibowl. And boy, it is a doozy.
And here to give us the details is our very own Tammy Tolliver. Tammy, what does our contestant have to look forward to today?
Thanks, fellas. Well, the leader of the Saints will have to skydive through floating rings for cash. Balloons are ethical or unethical, but either will help keep them in the air. And rooftops are populated with Genki mascot teams looking to put a hurtin' on our contestant.
Sounds like quite the event. And what can you tell us about the panda suit our contestant is wearing?
The panda suit allows the contestant to fly forward faster than normal, keeping them up for a longer time.
There's nothing more majestic than seeing a panda in flight.
Wait a minute, Bobby. Don't be ridiculous. Pandas can't actually fly.
Boy, it's a metaphor, Zach.
I don't think it is. Come on.
Now, who's being ridiculous now?
Okej. Chciałbym powiedzieć, że wiem, co się wydarzyło, ale nie mam bladego pojęcia.
Yes,
Nothing
correct.
to it.
There sure is a lot of debris falling into the streets below, Bobby.
Let's check now with Tammy Tolliver to get the crowd's reaction. Tammy, give it to us.
Bobby, things down here are a combination of mass chaos and kleptomania. Most of the shankings, however, appear to be over the flamethrowers, which kept the balloons in the air.
I imagine those are real crowd pleasers in Steelport.
Yes, in fact, several people are heading towards one now. Oh, a businessman just beat down a hobo with his briefcase. A sight not uncommon to these parts. Then an old lady clubbed him with her cane.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Well, this lady, oh, wait, looks like a hipster in a 3rd Street Saints hoodie just falcon punched her from behind.
Wow, guess our contestant has some fans down below, Bobby.
That's right, Zach, and they're going to have a lot more if this Genkibowl lead holds up.
If this saint has plans to collect the bonus cash, time to start heading that way.
Zach and Bobby,
Yes, Tammy.
I'm being told several of the mascots are now leaving the rooftops.
That's not going to make the professor happy.
No, it won't. Genki may hunt them down personally.
Maybe they decided leaping to their deaths was better than waiting to be cut to shreds by our contestant.
Oh, well, that solves the problem, I guess.
And there's the finish.
That's some skill our contestant is showing today, Zach.
We've seen this saint shoot, and now we've seen this saint fly. And frankly, I'm excited to see what's next, Bobby.
I hope it's a cooking event, because after this, all I can think about are delicious panda dogs. I am starving, Zach.
Panda dog. No. Znając Polskę, to w pewnym okresie wszystko mogło być w parówkach hot dogowych, więc... Dobra, jest jeszcze jedna misja poboczna, ale wy... pozwólcie, że... nie będę... przechodził tej misji. Wam dziękuję za oglądanie. Wiecie, co robić, no i do zobaczenia za jakiś czas.